Hi, I wanted to share with you guys how to set up a chimpmail.com email system. It's super easy. So let me show you how you do that. Okay, I just want to make sure you guys are seeing my screen. So you're basically just going to create an account or log in if you already have an account. Okay, so what you can do here is you can create campaigns and lists and then even view reports. Automation is pretty cool too because you can specify that specific emails go out at specific times or distance apart. We're just going to focus on really simple things. So first thing I would suggest doing is getting your list set up. Now I have lists for a few different things. You can see this one doesn't have very many subscribers. This one has a little bit more. This one is for customers. This one's for my unique team. And what you can do is add people to that. So let's go ahead and create a list. And let's say I want to do it for after a specific event. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to make it so it's defaulting from my email. For me, I like to put unique so I know who I am. You are receiving email because we met at the holiday boutique. All right. And then you can choose to receive notifications if people subscribe, unsubscribe, things like that. I'm going to leave that up for right now. Okay, I have no subscribers. So what you can do is set up a sign-up form. Okay, if you want to, or if this was an event that I did, I'm probably going to import subscribers. That means you can type it all out on a Excel spreadsheet. That's probably a little bit faster instead of doing it one by one. Or you can add subscribers one by one. So you just click add subscribers, then you can write in their email, first name, last name. A person gave me permission because they filled out a contact form, subscribe. Okay, if you go to a sign-up form, that's right here. What you can do is create an embedded form that you could put on a blog or something like that, or just a general form. So we're just going to click general form because we just want a link here. And you can make it more fancy. So you can actually, bring more of these things over. So if you click add a field, you can see it, I brought it here. And I could, put something like, what are you most interested in? And then I could choose to have these choices. So purchasing product, hosting a party, or joining as a presenter. Or you could add one more that would be, just keep me on the list. Okay, maybe they don't know what they're interested in. Okay, and then you just click save. So now when someone goes over there, they'll be able to choose, or when they sign up for the form, they'll be able to choose what they're most interested in. When I do things with my team, I also like to have on there who their sponsor is, so I can kind of see where they're at in the team. Again, you can add more things if you want to add phone number or other information here. Less people fill it out, the more information you request. So just keep that in mind. You can add a little message here. It was so great to meet. Okay, I'm not going to do my whole message. I would suggest keeping it short. I'll probably say something like, thanks for talking with me. It was so nice to meet you, blah, 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 blah. Subscribe to my list to get inside info and specials, things like that, okay? This is what the form's going to look like, and here's the sign up. So basically, it's already ready to go. You can just copy this and go to, a new tab here, paste it. Here's my sign up form. So I could easily send this or attach it, to if I'm doing Facebook messages with my customers or leads. This is a really good way to not just be two-dimensional on Facebook. Facebook has a lot of control over how you message and who you can message in groups and things like that. So if you're able to, have them on an email list as well and have that other information, their email address, and that'll really, really help you stay in contact with them a little bit easier. Let's see, let me go back here. So that's basically the sign up form, and you can make it pretty. I mean, you can design it. You can choose the background color. If maybe if it was a holiday event, I might do red or green or something like that, or Valentine's Day, I might do pink. You can actually add graphics here. So if I wanted to, I could edit. I could change this here, or I could use an image. And so I've already uploaded a bunch of images, but it's really simple to upload images. You just go to upload, and then you can find them anywhere on your computer. But I could, maybe this one that I've created. Thanks for checking out Unique. That's my company. So I'm going to put save and insert image. So what I'll probably want to do is maybe change the background now, because that totally doesn't match at all. And just, actually, not that it looks that bad, but maybe we'll make it, more purpley. So anyways, you can see, you can kind of play around with this a little bit. I could actually get the exact color that I used for this particular and really kind of match it with the background here instead of just guessing. That's definitely getting closer. Okay, so something like that. All right, so so now it looks a little bit more branded, right? It's not just a generic, email. Looks a lot cuter. You can also translate it. Okay, so it should automatically have an option when you send this out that they can translate it to something different. That's one thing that's really great about this program. Header, outer wrapper, so you can see you've got lots of fun things you can do here to kind of customize it. So that's basically how the form works. It's really super simple. Now let's go to the campaigns. This is also very, very simple. You just click create a campaign. I always just kind of do a regular campaign. What these are, this A/B split campaign, is you can basically send out 2 different types of emails and see which one gets a better response. You can kind of test out subject lines from time of day and see who's opening them more. So that can be really, really interesting as well. This time we're just going to do a regular one. You do have to choose a list first. So we'll just pretend like we're sending to the same holiday boutique. Oh, and let me go back. I didn't mention this. You can choose segments in between. So if I had create a segment. Okay, so you can choose a segment within this. So what I could do is in that sign up form, right now I don't have any subscribers, so it's not pulling it up. But once I get people subscribing, I'll have a category basically for people interested in presenters, interested in customers, interested in hosting. So you can personalize that email to the holiday boutique people that are specifically interested in hosting. So you can make a really specific email just for them. So, but for this one, let's just go ahead and send to the entire list. You can name your campaign. Again, this is just for you. So it could be like week 1, week 2, whatever. I'm going to do holiday follow-up. And then the email subject is what they're going to see. So I always like to do something kind of like that so they don't totally just dismiss it as, a commercial email. There's some other information you can do on here too. Auto post to Facebook, Google Analytics. That's kind of neat. You just have to have Google Analytics on your website and then continue on. And so they have all these templates that are already kind of done. So like this one might be good for a newsletter. I kind of like to split it up with images and things like that. So you just pick one that works for you, click select. And then customizing your template is so super easy. I personally like to design images, and you can do that through, you can do it through a program like Photoshop. And by the way, you can get Photoshop online. It's just $10 a month. So if you like creating your own, and you want to put a budget for that, that's really great. Or like PicMonkey or online. There's so many different ways you can create images. It's super easy. But I've already got a bunch of images on here. So I'm going to go ahead and just, pick one that I have on here. Maybe I want to invite them to something that I'm hosting at my house or something like that. Okay. I can click edit here and I can say, okay, I'm going to be a lot more creative than that, but you can see, you can create a header, add information about your event, and then maybe add a couple images here, especially if this is a email that's going to be going out to people. It's always good to have a couple images, I think, toward the bottom that talk about what they can do with you, products, or remind them about a special or something like that. So I have these images I've created that say, oops, I already went past it, that talk about, hosting a party and joining Unique. So I'm going to host a party in this one, and I'm going to put join on this one. And then I can add my caption here about with my links to my website or my contact information, anything like that. And then that's pretty much it. So you get this really professionally looking email. You can add dividers to kind of divide up the information if you want to, and really more images, social sharing, codes. If you want to add a specific code in here, if you know custom HTML, you can add that too. So that's pretty much it. And then you just click next, and it's going to have you preview it. Right now my holiday boutique is empty, so it's not going to let me send it. But once I get that filled, it'll basically let me send it, and it will go out. You can also do a test one. Oops, that's not what I want to push. Back here. You can click preview and test, and you can send a test email, and that's going to send an email to yourself. So you can see how it's going to look before you actually send it, publicly to people. So it'll come in my email. There we go. Test, met you at the Holiday Boutique, and here's how it looks. So I didn't change this, but this is something you can also edit here. That gives them just a quick overview of what this is about. And they can click here to see it in their browser. Now here's another way that you can have people subscribe is by clicking right here. Okay, that will take them straight to that subscription list. So they can, if they see it on Facebook, they can still subscribe to it as well. Or share it, past issues that you've done for that specific campaign, they can do that too. So Chainmail is a really great tool. It's free, I believe, up to a certain number of subscribers. So check it out.